Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you something.
You need anything? You shut your mouth. Good morning, everybody. No, I told you to. Let's just, let's get on with the festivities here.
Run. Beautiful. Referee extraordinaire, Mr. Madison Ortiz, upcoming MC himself in another event soon. Doing his best over here, right on point. Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us once again here at the Billiard Education Foundation Junior National Championships. We are coming to you live from Quincy, Illinois at the Oakley Lindsay Center for the third year in a row, a beautiful venue and even better hosts. So thank you to all the staff here working hard and setting everything up. Let's get on with our final day. A little bittersweet for this week, winding down to our final matches here.
Can you turn that one off?
And a runner-up in the Iowa Women's Open Division. Sponsored by the Rack and American Hustler, it's the Phoenix, Leah Blue. All right, and Miss Blue's opponent coming to us from Sherman, Texas. Sponsored by Copper Q's and Rack Daddies in Illinois, it's the Faunus, Ava Weems. Ladies, you may lag to determine first break. Our official on this match, as mentioned earlier, Mr. Madison Ortiz, and on commentary, Molina Mike and Collins Newey. Take it away, gentlemen.
Sorry about the audio issues during that introduction. Mike turned on another wireless mic inside the booth, and it completely took over the signal from Ed's mic, so that would be Molina Mike's fault. Sorry about that.
Just went live right now.
But welcome and good morning.
So you're just going to start the day with blaming me for something?
You started the day ruining something, so. But we're going to have a great day. It's our last day out here in Quincy.
Tell you what, let's send Ed back and do it again.
That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah.
Ed,
Round two.
he's busy. There we go. Got a little background music to cover up the classic rock in the room. Good morning, James Brinson. Kicking off a quarterfinal over there on the pro event. April Larson. And I'm spacing on the other player. I just heard him say it.
That what?
That's a pretty nice break.
It's risky.
Didn't make anything, but like really symmetrical.
Yeah.
Decent spread. A little unlucky that the 3 balls tied up. Well, actually lucky because she didn't make a ball. Got to imagine Ava's going to lay up here. Moves the 3 out.
Fixes the problem, too.
Yeah, good shot.
Effective little shot there.
3-6 combo lays.
We got quarterfinals and finals all day long for you guys and gals.
Semifinals and finals.
That's what I meant to say.
The quarterfinal of the boys. Ooh, that's going to be a rough way to start. Ooh, Ava's got to go for the 3 foul here.
I'm trying to put the 1 ball by the 6-3 area.
Yeah. Don't. No. Ava, 3 fouls, laying really good.
You want to go call timeout and see if you can coach her?
That's against the rules, Mike. So, Ava, if and when you watch this back, if you move that 1 ball up near those 3 other balls, it's
the way she laid down a pretty devastating safe.
Well,
here.
this safe is good. It's going to be
Just looking at the 2 rail.
a little difficult to hit here.
Did well.
Yeah. The other thing with going the other way, you could have used these balls over here to your advantage, blocking paths towards the hit on the 1 ball for the 2nd foul by using those 3 balls up there, or putting it near those 3 balls up there, rather. This cue ball might go off the 6. Nope. All right, a little bit of kicking. Good morning, James Brinson.
It's our last day here, man.
I know.
Feels like we just got here.
Not really. Feels like I've been here all week. I've been here all week. $16U boys, 10 ball. Stage 2 has 8 players remaining. We go through that list. Brendan Green's playing Grayson Vaughn. Hayden Ernst is playing Gavin Matthew.
That's an exciting match.
Shane Petrick is playing Jose Vicente. Is that a repeat match? Did they play earlier? I can't remember. Austin Axe is playing Dominic Daniels.
He might have the coolest name.
Austin Axe?
Yeah.
It's literally A-X-E for the last name.
It's usually how you spell axe.
Well, you could spell Axe as A-X as a last name. Right? You spell it however you want.
This looks like a double kiss, no?
You mean a double hip?
Yeah.
Definitely wasn't. Stroke the ball clean. Good morning, Katina Dorothy.
Boys are cruising. Shane's already up 2-0 over Jose Vicente. Hayden's up 2-0 over Gavin Matthew. Over on the women's, on the 18U girls, this same division, it's 1-1 Savannah and Jordan, and we're in game number 1.
Well, we had to do introductions, Mike.
Yeah, I'm not sure what we would do without him. Nice shot there from Leah. Scrappy opening rack here, Collins. Well, she's looking to come around 3 rails at this ball coming from behind. This seems like a tall order.
Yeah, getting that ball to lengthen out takes a lot of spin.
It's almost like a drag stroke because you have to let that cue ball really open up.
Well, the issue is with that shot, you almost have to aim like lower here and spin more so that it kicks up here and comes out. Because if you go tight to the corner, the way that she did with the spin, it'll still have spin on it on the second rail, and it'll open up and come out here instead of staying tight and coming here. Really important speed control here. Playing the 7-up in the corner. It's a perfect. I like having the draw angle here, or like the, yeah, I like having the angle to pull the cue ball back. Got to really make sure you don't lift up your tip on the delivery, though, because you might scratch. Oof.
Never a doubt.
Never in doubt. She has a...
That'll work.
No, she has an elbow drop in her delivery that actually does make her tip rise as she's approaching the cue ball. I think her elbow drop sometimes is timed a little bit too early. So Ava, if you ever find that you struggle to draw the cue ball full table, that might have something to do with it. I'm not saying that she does for sure, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. Great out by Ava Weems. Finally got the opening and did the job. I just gave Mike a gift, an Omega jersey. He said he was going to wear it at the next event that he goes to. He threw it on the floor, though, which is kind of rude. Check out these cues that Leah Ballou has.
She's got a True Wood Propel. Not sure about that break cue, though. Never seen that break cue before.
Is that like an ape on it?
I was say, is that a monkey face on there?
Yeah, it is an ape. Another one. There's your logo. Come on, camera. Focus. It's struggling. Too much glare off the cues.
Shane Petrick up 3-0 on Jose.
Cue balls got kissed up in the corner. It was headed in that direction already, and the 6-ball said, I'm going to give you just enough to go. Leah taking her time with ball in hand. She's got a fairly narrow window to fall into to be ideal on the 3-ball here. Gonna have to draw the rock to get there. Hits it pretty good. It's a little thin in the side. Might end up a little thin on the 4-ball here. Only problem here is if you end up catching the point, you're probably gonna sell out the run out. Ooh, she got away with it off 2 points. Nice
That
thin
was a
cut.
nice cut there.
Nice thin cut down the rail, but difficult.
I think she's got a bank angle here, Collins. Yeah, she's calling it.
Yeah, and to get to the
to shorten this just a little bit.
well, it's if you're gonna
Full
go
hit.
towards the 5, it shortens on its own. You put a little touch of inside on that ball to go to the 5.
Just wind out just a little bit too much for her.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is for a spot in the final. Winner of this plays the winner between Jordan Helfrey and Savannah Easton.
By the way, Sophia Mast was sent to the rail in this tournament last night.
The Collins curse.
Wow.
You lit a fire under Savannah yesterday. Picking against her all day long.
You know, sometimes you're wrong, I guess.
You're not wrong. Ever.
Although I've never experienced that.
Mm-mm. That was a great shot there from Ava. She's going to need one more, though, cutting this ball in the upper left. It's tough to get position here on the 9-ball.
Yeah, it's really difficult to hold here.
Mm-hmm.
Really difficult to hold the cue ball at center table. You got to trickle the 8-ball in at the slowest speed possible, or
I like hitting this with left if I can, and
you could swing it in. It looks like the natural 4-rail position goes back to center table and misses the 10. So, yeah,
she just needed a little bit more.
She put a touch of right on the ball too. Made a good pot on the 8.
Fortunate to not scratch. Looked like it was on the line.
Mm-hmm.
And we got Starbucks. Saving the day, Collins.
Let's go. I got a grande caramel crunch cookie.
Grande caramel ribbon crunch.
Yep, that's me.
Did we end up ordering the same thing?
No.
Are we twinsies right now? Look at this. Dude.
Give me that.
Dude.
Give me the grande. Don't do this. Why you do this? Mike is such a child, guys. I'm sorry. Put it down. Thank you.
Give me my straw. And I'm the child.
Yeah, because I'm retaliating.
How do we order the same thing? We had no idea.
We missed a few great shots from Leah Ballou because you were acting like a child.
Can you give me the straw?
I'm going to get some replays here.
Give me the straw.
Replays first. Look at this. Look at the shot. Slice and dice.
Good shot. Give me that. Dumbass. Give me the.
Go get a straw from the concession stand, bud. Ooh, why do you pick this? It's terrible. Nice opener from Ava. Good stroke. So quickly, I want to try to go over this and show Ava something. This is the thing about timing on your elbow drop. So you can see when she's in her practice stroke, look how low her tip is. And she can actually hit, you can actually hit that low to draw the ball. But watch when she goes through the ball, watch, her elbow drops there. See her elbow start to drop? Her tip raises up, probably 3/4 of a tip as she's approaching for the draw. And that's why she came up just a little short on the position for the 3-ball. It's not it's not an easy thing to correct, and obviously it's not an easy thing to deliver a perfect stroke every time, but maybe something that she can look at there in her practice. Told you. Really nice cue ball here. Ava sure pockets balls quite well. Really like that. Taking a look at how the scores are progressing around the room, Gavin Matthew just tied up with Hayden Ernst 2-2. Grayson Vaughn up 2-1 over Brendan Green. Shane Petrick 3-1 over Jose Vicente. Jose has stopped the bleeding. Got a game. Austin Axe down 2-1 versus Dominic Daniels. Austin Axe, Dominic Daniels. Mike. That's a cool sounding matchup right there. That is a cool sounding matchup right there. Tough back cut on this 10 ball. Ball down. The room has really emptied out as we get towards the end of these tournaments. Tried to play that ball with outside. To get up table makes it a lot more difficult to pot the ball. Probably just go 2 rails at the 6 here, or behind the 6. You could bank the 2 at the 10 as well. She double hit that. Called the foul on herself. Larson up 3-0 on Kelly Wyatt. Sophia Mast up 4-0 on Laura Semko. Sophia Mast up 4-0 on Laura Semko. April Larson up 3-0 on Kelly Wyatt.
So you mean to tell me there's a chance we might have one more Sophie and Savannah match?
There is a possibility. Sophia would have to get through Laura Semko and likely April Larson. And Savannah Easton would have to get through Ashley Benoit and likely Melissa Helland. They're tough matches. They're not easy matches.
You just got here.
Like Leah's routine. Like as far as when she's down on the ball. Only takes a few practice strokes. Nice long, drawn out backstroke. Like this. Right after a pause at the cue ball and delivers the cue. I think she's probably taken lessons before. It's like textbook stuff. Or maybe she's attended a clinic or something like that, like a Mark Wilson clinic or something. You know what I mean, Mike?
Does she know Mark?
I don't know. Why do you ask?
Well, you're the...
I said maybe like a clinic or something, like if, you know how sometimes you go to like an event or something, you know, and then someone's there doing a clinic.
Mm-hmm.
Like pros come out to California sometimes and do a clinic at Hard Times. We just had Alex Laley out there.
Did you meet him?
I saw him, didn't really have like any extended conversation with him.
He didn't know who you were?
You're gonna make me cry, Mike.
He didn't know who Collins knew he was?
My bad. You know, I'm trying, man. I'm out there, but we gonna keep on fighting.
They gonna learn.
They gonna learn.
Mm-hmm.
Eric Grubbs took the clinic. Went to the clinic. He said it was awesome. With Alex?
Alex is a world-renowned
I know.
trainer.
I know. Yeah.
Some of the best Europeans go and travel and train with Laley.
That's a nice cut down the rail by Ava Weems. Mike just took his jacket and put it in the linen dryer because they have linens out here to cover the tables that they wash.
Whoo, baby. I am nice and warm. You know how it is when you get the blanket out of the dryer?
I used to, so Mike, growing up in high school, I had to be at school at 5:45 in the morning. Every day, because
That's child abuse, man.
I had a 0 period, right? Because I did my show pop group, right? Mike.
Hold on. This is rewind a little bit. Say that again.
So I had a 0 period,
What is
Right.
a 0 period?
a class before school starts.
Nerd alert. Okay.
Okay, it's an elective, right? So I had that class. It was my show pop group. It was called.
Hold on. What is show pop?
It was called Starlight Express. Okay.
It just gets better and better.
You ever see the show Glee?
No,
The show where like you
but I know what it's about. It's like a
sing and dance, right?
So that's what you were in, and
Jazz hands, spirit fingers. All that
jazz
stuff?
hands. Well, I think we got your new nickname.
That's where I
buddy.
learned to pas de bourrée, buddy. Okay, so
I think we officially got your new nickname.
Starlight Express.
I was gonna go with jazz hands.
Anyway, have my 0 period,
Okay.
but I was also raised Mormon, LDS, right? So it's a normal thing for high school students to go to a class that's called seminary. It's essentially Bible study, right?
Mm-hmm.
And normally that's a 0 period.
But you decided.
I had to do that. So the deal with my dad was if I take seminary and pass all the classes, he'll buy my first car. Right? When I get old enough to drive. So I wasn't going to pass that up. So I had to do a double 0 period that started at 5:45. And here's the kicker. It was a 30-minute drive to school.
What?
Because I lived up in the foothills. Growing up.
You drove 30 minutes back and forth each day
Yeah.
to school?
If I rode the bus, it took an hour and 15 minutes.
And you had to be there by 5 o'clock in the morning.
5:45.
What time were you getting up in the morning?
4:30 every morning.
Well, that's why you got such a good work ethic.
And by the way, my senior year of high school, I did football, so I didn't get home.
Chance you did football, buddy.
Huh? Yeah.
There's no,
My senior year of high school, I played football. Yeah.
there's no.
The weights coach, my weights coach, my junior year. No, listen to this.
He got fired.
No. Listen.
He got fired.
My weights coach, my junior year, was the varsity coach for football.
Uh-huh.
And my junior year of high school, I weighed 135 pounds, and I worked so hard in the weights class, I got up to the point where I could power clean 245 pounds and bench press 235.
235 is strong.
So, especially for a 135-pound kid.
Yeah.
So,
You must have been real lean.
I was lean and I was fast, and I had a lot of explosive power for how small I was.
I
Anyway,
say, with those cleans, yeah, I can see that.
yeah. So anyway, he told me to go out for football. He thought it'd be fun. I didn't play like I because I was brand new. I'd never played before, right? So I wasn't playing like on the weekends, but I was playing scout defense. You know what I mean? What, Mike?
Yeah.
They're not going to put a 135-pound kid out there to get laid out by some, you know what I mean? But at least, anyway, halfway through the year, I finally learned how to play. Long story short is, that's where the work ethic comes from. Because I'd start every morning at 4:30 in the morning, and I wouldn't get home from school until like 6:30 at night. Anyway, the point of the story is getting up that early in the morning, especially in the winter.
Uh-huh.
That was like my go-to thing. Was right before I walk out the door, my sweater or my jacket would be tumbling in the dryer.
Oh, that's how we got here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Nice. Yeah.
So I know all about that move, bud.
Well, this is because it was like a hurricane over here last night.
It was like a hurricane.
My jacket was still soaking wet this morning.
Our referee doing a good deal of work to make sure the 5 gets replaced exactly where it was removed.
So what was your position in football?
What do you think? I was
Punter?
defensive back and safety for scout defense.
Scout defense is like a nice way of saying you got no playing time.
The only time I got playing time was, at least in the beginning of the season, I got a little bit of playing time in the postseason because I finally learned how to hit by the second half of the season. The only time I got playing time was we played against Marysville High School for their homecoming game.
Mm-hmm.
And their defense had there was a flaw in their like kind of bread and butter defense, you know. Our quarterback was 235 pounds, 6'6" or whatever it was, super fast, and he was our starting safety. So super fast and explosive quarterback. They wrote a play where essentially they exploited this flaw in their defense. By 10 minutes into the first quarter, we were up 55-0 in their homecoming game.
So you mean it?
So I ran the ball a couple times in that game.
When it was out of line and there was no chance for any kind of competition.
Exactly. They let me play a little.
Nui.
Get in there. We gotta give you some yards. You want to hear the best part of the story, Mike? Best part of the story. The first 2 times I ran the ball, I got like 2 yards and 3 yards.
So wait
right?
a minute.
Hold on.
Before they scored 55 and a quarter, but whenever you got it, you got 2 yards.
Right. Well, listen, this is the best start. The best part. I had like 5 yards as a total. And then I go out the last time I'm going to run the ball. And it's the second string quarterback that's out there at this time, right? So he comes to turn around to hand me the ball. And the offensive line had let someone through. And the guy was like 300 pounds, started tackling our quarterback, and he lost the ball. Like he was probably 3 feet from me, 4 feet from me. He lost the ball. He fumbled the ball, but they put the lost yardage on me. So my yardage for the season was -1.
Did they induct you in the Ring of Honor?
Yeah. It's a great story. You're welcome, Mike.
This. Sometimes you never know what the day is going to bring. You know?
Yeah.
Dang, man.
Anyway, sorry to get so sidetracked, guys, but Mike is having a real good time with this story.
55 points in the first quarter, and you got -1 yards on that.
Yeah. Even though I had 5 yards.
We should go talk to that school, see if we can get them to
flip the record.
Yeah.
Correct the
set
record.
It straight. Yeah.
Set the record straight.
Hey. Brutal.
Yep.
Well, explains why you get up every day early. Not on time, but not this week anyway.
What do you mean? I'm here live on time every day, baby.
You've been a little slacker this week.
No.
Yeah, 100%.
No shot.
Yeah. But it's all right. We made it through. It's our last day. Dang, I feel like we should just talk more about these. That's a good hit there.
That's a great break. Look at this one ball inside with an angle to get down to the 2. Look how symmetrical this break was. It's a great break.
Scout team, huh?
Yep.
Did they give you a nickname?
Nui. Yeah. I was so scared to hit by like the end of the first month or whatever that the defensive coach got annoyed with me. And he said, Nui, get over here. He puts me in at Mike linebacker, right? Puts me in at middle linebacker. And he goes and listens in on the play that the coach is calling for the offensive team, right? Mm-hmm. There was this guy, our fullback's name was Andy Parquette. The guy weighed 250 pounds, could power clean like almost 300 pounds. He was stacked.
I was going to say, geez.
He was stacked, right? Huge guy, really strong. And kind of shorter, too, like maybe only a little bit taller than me at the time, like maybe 5'11" or something like that, right? And he was, anyway, that kind of like real stout fullback, right? And he, defensive coach listens in on the play, and he says, Nui, get over here. Puts me in at middle linebacker, and he whispers in my ear, He says, the moment they snap the ball, I want you to run as hard as you can and put your shoulder right here. He points in the hole where the fullback's going to be coming through. I laid the guy out at 135 pounds, and the thing that it taught me is if you're smart and you go, like you don't
Commit.
Yeah, you got to commit to it. If you're smart about what you're doing and you go, you're not going to get hurt no matter how hard you hit somebody. So it was a lot more fun after that because I started really getting in there and hitting the guys.
Lighten them up, huh, Nui?
Well, at least it wasn't like, oh, I got Nui on my side there. You know what I mean? It's going to be an easy day anymore. It was fun. I wish I would have started playing sooner. I don't think I wanted to, like maybe sophomore year of high school or something like that. I would have had a lot more fun. But I wouldn't have wanted to play through all my childhood and risk like having a ton of like concussions or lasting injuries from like, shoulder injuries and stuff like that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I mean, anyway.
I still taught you a lot of valuable lessons.
Yeah. It was really fun.
Well, good, man. Yeah, getting your bell rung ain't fun.
No. Well, but that's why I was so scared all the time is because I didn't know what I was doing, and so I'd constantly...
Good jump shot there.
Yeah, that was great. I'd constantly get, like, battered around. No, she did not call that.
How did it take 4 years for me to hear these stories?
We are going full podcast mode right now.
Yeah. She left the potting angle here, Collins.
I think the bank is...
And Leah's
This is really thin, Mike.
Leah's been...
That's really thin.
Going after... The bank is tough, too, though, with the cue ball being on the rail.
Oh, my gosh. She overcut the ball.
She's been aggressive on the cuts, Even the little bit that we've seen her in this match. She don't mind dicing the ball. Yeah. All this for me putting my jacket in the dryer, huh?
You never know, right?
That's a nice, powerful shot there from Ava. Bank is on if she wants to take it. Might as well. Like she's chipping off the right side of it. A double kiss here. Okay. Do you watch football now?
I used to watch a lot. Like I was really, really into it into my early to mid 20s. But I stopped following any sports as soon as I started streaming. I just don't have time for it. Between work and family and...
Goats,
yeah. I mean, I'll enjoy a game, you know what I mean? I can thoroughly enjoy some of the subtle things that most people don't follow or notice, you know what I mean? Like that have never played. What? What?
I don't have the experience like you mean, right?
Oh, yeah. No, I'm not talking about, like, other guys that are into football.
Look at that. Wow. Oh, my goodness.
There's millions of people out there that watch football that don't see how the offensive line is moving. Don't understand how the linebackers are.
Yeah, they just haven't walked a mile in your shoes.
Whatever. You know what I'm saying. You're just trolling me.
No, I mean, it's like if I were to this whole story just taught me you're like a mix between.
Let's hear it.
I'd say like.
Let's hear it.
I'd say like.
What do you got?
Al Bundy meets Napoleon Dynamite's uncle. You know, as far as like legendary high school accomplishments. You know.
What are you talking about?
Do you know who either of those are?
I know Uncle Rico.
Yeah, Uncle Rico. Do you remember? If only Coach would have put me in,
Yeah, but I don't feel that way.
things would have been different.
Clearly, I don't. I had -1 yards. I'm admitting to having -1 yards for the season.
And Al Bundy, I mean, you know.
Look at this break. They're both breaking like super square.
Do you know the legend of Polkai?
No.
No?
Nope.
You never watched Married with Children?
Mm-mm.
I'm too busy on the scout team. Well, I got to get you back in the gym, buddy. Get you back in fighting shape, huh?
You wouldn't want to see that animal. You'd wake up.
Neither did they.
You'd wake up in fear every day.
Oh, I can't wait to get home and get back to a good diet and good gym.
What happened next door? It shows 5-0 for Kelly Wyatt and April Larson.
Are they done? Or?
I don't know. What happened?
Maybe they're taking a break?
Maybe. They've been gone for a while.
Some score updates around the room. Brendan Green leads Grayson Vaughn 5-3. This is the 16U boys 10 ball. Hayden Ernst is up 4-3 over Gavin Matthew. Shane Petrick up 5-4 on Jose Vicente. That's a great match there. Austin Axe leading 5-2 over Dominic Daniels. Over on the 18U girls 10-ball national championship, Savannah Easton just defeated Jordan Helfrey 7-1. And we're tied up at 3 games apiece here, going to 7.
So this match is almost holding pace with the way that they were playing. Only 2 games behind. Savannah Easton makes another final. That is scheduled for 12 p.m. That is scheduled for noon Central. The final for this event.
How are the women's matches going? Isn't there 2 in play right now?
Yeah. April Larson is currently up 5-0 on Kelly Wyatt. And Sophia Mass is up 5-1 on Laura Semko. And the final for the boys' 16U 10-ball final is scheduled immediately after that girls' 10-ball final.
There's no way it's going to happen on time, buddy.
We got a chance.
Yeah, we're going. The girls are going to switch over to the women's event after this. Ava's got a match, and Savannah's got a match in the 10-ball national championship. And then for the women. And then we're going over to the 16U boys, right?
Yeah, next match would be the, I would assume, the winner between Brendan Green, Grayson Vaughn versus the winner between Hayden Ernst and Gavin Matthew. I would assume that would be the match to watch, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah. Both those matches set at 5-3. Hayden Ernst in the lead versus Gavin, and Brendan Green in the lead versus Grayson.
Girl delivers a cue.
Oh, yeah.
Real well.
She's got a very, very nice shot routine when she's down on the ball. I really like it. 4-3. No, my Mike, my Uncle Rico stories actually come from the music side of things. They would have just put me in, Coach.
They would have only put me in.
They would have put me in the fourth quarter. My senior year of high school, in the set that we had for Starlight. My senior year, there were a total of 10 solos in the entire set that were possible for like different singers. I had 6 of them.
Just when you got it, huh?
Mike. Mike's putting his jacket back in the dryer. He's getting a little chilly. Here comes the cue ball at the top right corner. It's not going to fall. Nice shot by Ava there. Good cue ball. Real nice. A little interesting getting on the right side of the 4 ball, though. Maybe just slow roll this and try to stay on the left of the 3 here. Either way, I think you have to play the 3 up in the corner. Ooh, how thin is this in the side? Or how big is the pocket, I should say. She tries to punch underneath it. She's going to have a look. If you're going to duck here, I like sending the cue ball way up table. Almost gets there. What's up, Prop Joe? It has been a hell of a week. Pool is in a pretty good place, I think. Especially junior pool. Huge part of that is the following and the excitement and the buzz around those two young ladies, Savannah and Sophia. You can see a massive difference in the enthusiasm and following last year compared to this year. just looking at the numbers, it's pretty wild, actually. Last year for the entire week, a total of, it's right here, a total of 6,900 hours were watched last year for the entire week. That's the same number we had for yesterday. So there's plenty more going on in the consumption of pool these days, especially junior pool. Settle the nerves. Follow that pre-shot routine. Pull the cue back. Deliver. 10 ball bobbles but goes down. This is our first 2-game lead, I think, of the set. Leah Ballou up 5-3. Yeah, Prop Joe, I was just, the reason I brought up their names is because I think that those two girls are helping give more exposure to these other players, because so many people follow their stories personally, like so closely, and then they end up hanging around for other matches and seeing what other up-and-coming future rising stars there may be. Yeah, it's our pleasure, bruh, dude. We got a few more really exciting matches to watch. I think actually 3 more to watch for sure. We'll have a 16U boys semifinal after this. Then we'll go into the 18U girls final, and then followed by the 16U boys final. Is there a donate link so we can buy you breakfast? Prop Joe. Hey, I appreciate it, man. If you want to support me directly, if you look at the video description of any of my videos over on Post Up, there's the way to do that. Obviously, I'm not here to advertise that, so I'm going to make it a little bit more difficult for you to find it. But if you're that dedicated and want to do that, it's very much appreciated. Really? Oh. Ava could play a 2-way on this bank shot. Just roll forward a little bit, so you got to look at the 5. And look for cover with the 10 ball, the 10 and 9. I think if you, whoa, okay, a little kiss off the 9, a little fortune. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Check it out. Looks like we got a little player break here. Jordan Helfrey having a nice time.
Ashley Benoit and Savannah Easton
are getting kicked off in the women's event. I find that to be a very interesting match because a huge portion of Ashley's strengths are similar to Savannah's strengths.
high octane, super offensive, smart tactical players.
Like
great
very good
decision
ball
makers.
pocketing. Yeah.
It's like they're even their like B- game is still incredibly strong, you know?
Mm-hmm. Sorry about that. Didn't realize we were muted. Mike is real pumped up right now. He's got the schedule, just like I said it earlier. While you were gone, I said we're going to get the semifinal for the boys, 16U.
Right.
Then we'll get the final for the girls, 18U.
Right.
And then we'll get the final for the boys, 16U.
Mm-hmm.
Easy.
And then we gone. Breaking down, buddy.
Break it down. Every day.
All jokes aside, like, this has been the best year for me coming out here.
Yes, good.
How about you?
Good event. Very fun. Yeah, I think this has been the best one.
Yeah.
Yep.
You being sarcastic or?
Nope.
Okay. The winner of this will face Savannah Easton in the final of the 18U Girls 10-Ball National Championship. Nice cut shot there from Leah. Just admiring your work over there, or
Nope. Sending things to our boss.
looking at analytics?
Mm-hmm.
Six times better.
Excluding the final day. Not counting the final day.
Can you get a shot at table 2?
Table 2? Six five over there. Hayden on the hill. Hayden's running out.
Yep.
Wow, that could not have turned out better. Ooh. Is this cuttable in the side, Mike?
I think it is, yeah.
Oops, that's your boy out there. Is he making the 10 right now?
Looks like it. Zoom out.
That's it.
It's going to do it. Hayden Ernst defeats Gavin Matthews 7-5. He'll meet the winner of Grayson Vaughn and Brendan Green. That's going to be the matchup we're going to have next for you guys here on the Billiard Education Foundation YouTube and Facebook page. That'll be a semifinal of the 16U Boys 10-Ball National Championship. And on top of that, Hayden just punched his ticket to represent Team USA in the World Championships as well. So congratulations to him.
That's right.
Along with Shane Petrick, waiting on 2 others still.
Jose Vicente didn't make the Final Four. Wow.
Yep. Overcut that ball.
Yeah. What's she looking at? Maybe another fly.
Yeah, I wonder if maybe the morning match has anything to do with that for Jose. I think, wasn't it the morning match that he had with us that, like,
Kept losing his cue ball.
yeah, and then as the day went on, he just got stronger and stronger, you know?
Yeah.
Looks like Grayson Vaughn defeats Brendan Green. Congratulations to Grayson for punching his ticket to the World Championships. Nice cut shot there. Leah Blue. They're just waiting on one more match. I think we're just going to roll right into them, Collins. Give the players a few minutes to warm up.
Sure.
And just get after it.
So who just won for the boys?
Grayson defeats
Brendan.
Brendan Green, and then Hayden defeated Gavin Matthew. Look at this tough straight shot here on the 9. Cue ball on the cushion.
The worst part is you have to play it in a way where you can make the 10 next, which probably, if you miss, sells out.
Yep.
That's a brutal spot to be in.
High pressure given where the 10 ball is. You're in no man's land. No life jacket at all on you. Oh, okay. She's perfect here. Five going to 7, Collins. Who do you like from here?
I have no idea.
Who do you like from here, you said?
I have no idea.
No idea.
Seems like it's been a fight for the last 4 or 5 balls in each rack, so yeah, I don't know. They both have such solid fundamentals. I don't think either one of them's gonna, if they get on the last ball with a decent look, no one's gonna. I don't think either player's gonna choke. You know what I mean? Now, positionally, we saw Leah get really far up table on the third to last ball.
Yeah, that was unfortunate to overcut that 8 ball the way she did and end up in that spot on the 9. Especially considering the value of the match as well and where you're at in the game, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Chance to go up 6-4 on your opponent. Just overcut it, did Ava.
Savannah already up 2-0 on Ashley Benoit.
Yeah, she's going to be a busy girl today.
Oh, yeah.
She's already in one final.
Youch. Hit it too good. The old hit it too good. Right over the 3 ball.
She must have been real straight, man, which made that tough. Sorry, made that shot incredibly tough. I like banking this ball and sending the cue ball by the 9 here, Collins, if I can. She didn't call that, so she gave Leah a free look here. The boys. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, we just got the official word from those running the tournament. We are not taking any breaks today. We are rolling straight through.
You hear that?
What, Mike? I will restart the stream for the finals, though. Does that make sense? So we have the semifinal video,
so
and then we'll have the final video.
We'll stay live on this stream. That'll
for one
include
more
the
match.
Boys. Yeah.
And then we'll restart the stream for the finals for both events.
So we got one semifinal of the boys, 16U 10-ball national championship, and then we're just going to be back-to-back in finals, 16U boys, 18U girls, both in 10-ball.
I am still going to need Hayden's picture, or Grayson's picture, though.
Huh? For what? Don't you have one already? For
Not
the thumbnail?
Not of Grayson.
Okay. She trailed most of this match, but she's now on the hill. Who does Ava play next in the women's?
Melissa Helen.
Ew.
Sophia Mass defeats Laura Semko 8-1. April, Sophia, Savannah, Melissa.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is pretty thin, so the cue ball is going to be running here. Try to hit it into the thick side of the pocket so you can get back to center table, maybe from 2 rails.
I think she'll be all right here. I think because you're so close, you can really just get the most out of the cue ball without overcooking it. Just like so. Nice shot here.
I like so.
Just don't overcut this ball, hitting it with bottom. Don't want to leave it up. Pure.
That's a nice stroke.
And got back to center table.
John DeYoung, 4 boys, 4 girls. 4 from each world qualifier bracket. I think there are 3 qualifier brackets. This one, the 16U boys, and the 18U boys. So 12 in total, right, Mike?
Sounds right.
Sounds right.
I know for sure the 18U's 4 and 4. But I do believe the 16U is the same way. So then, unfortunately, that would make you right.
Dang.
Dang.
You don't like going forward off the right side of the ball as we're looking at it?
Come 2 rows at the 9?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you're going away from here. Away from the 9 ball.
Yeah. Even if you make this ball, look what
Right.
happened. I think she can make this. It's close. Oh, she's got her jump cue. Maybe she is just barely hooked. Barely.
I remember talking with the director of the Pro Billiard series.
This isn't a scratch.
No,
She's not corner hooked.
No, she's fine. And they were talking about doing like a mix. No, not a mix. Get a
little closer to the mic there, bud.
Ooh, hill.
Hill to the hill.
We're talking about doing a like women's doubles tournament, like by country, so like World Cup of Pool style.
Mm-hmm.
Who would you select for USA?
Women's?
Women's.
This is the interesting part of the question is like, how do play styles mix? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, chemistry's so valuable.
Yeah.
Doubles.
Like my immediate thought is when they played 2 days ago, they literally wore the same clothes and they have similar play styles.
You're talking about Sophia and April.
And April, yeah.
Okay. Uh-huh. Similar play styles, you think?
Fairly, yeah. Especially the way that they analyze the rack and like the way they move around the table, same pace.
Only because I know that's like the go-to for most pool fans. What's the like Fargo top 100 women in the USA look like?
Let's see.
Just out of curiosity, for
me too,
like a frame of reference, you know.
I'm curious, yeah.
So would that be your selection though? Sophia and April?
Probably. They got Allison Fisher and Christina Tkach in here, and Margaret.
Well, Okay, so just well, Allison would change things up for sure.
Yeah, but she wouldn't be playing for the U.S., would she?
She would, yeah, because
would?
she's recognized by the WPA as under the American flag now.
Okay, well, there you go.
So now Christina's not and Margaret's not by WPA anyway.
So then
they're still like ANA or whatever it is.
To talk play style. To talk play style, now we're looking at Allison Fisher, Savannah Easton would probably be a good team too. Like a tough team. So if we just go down the list, Allison Fisher, we'll skip the two names you mentioned. Brianna Miller, number 4 at 675.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen her play. Do you know?
Yeah, she's a great player.
Yeah,
solid, super solid, yeah.
April Larson is number 5.
Okay.
Kaylee Driscoll.
That name I don't know.
Melissa Helen is number 7. Monica Webb. Joanne Parker. Then you have Sophia Mast, Lori John Brown, and Savannah Easton.
I personally think that if you were to, like, the combination of the different generations of players being included in there, like if you were to take a year, like in a vacuum, how they've been playing for the last year, I think that ranking would be totally different.
Me too.
I mean, completely different.
Me too.
And I would value that personally much more.
Yeah.
If like I'm putting weight on that Fargo performance. And the good thing is for the women is that most of their events, or all their events really, are all on 9-foot tables and it's rotation, which they're all playing that,
Mm-hmm.
I usually don't get like too big into like the homers and, like, so I'm looking at it just from like a competitive standpoint. But having those like European transplants part of the mix,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'd rather see, like a Brianna Miller type player or like a Sophia type player. But that's just me personal, right? And not to say that, if you were to include a Christina or a Margaret, that they shouldn't be part of the conversation. It just really makes for an interesting debate. But since Allison's already included in that, I think her play, like by far, she'd be the number one.
Yeah,
she'd be the
just
number
too
one.
Valuable.
Yeah. From an experience standpoint, she's got chemistry in terms of like she's got experience in doubles. She's been in all kinds of different situations. She's been in big moments, so she's got that like world championship pedigree, and intangibles and just an incredibly high skill set,
Mm-hmm.
And I personally love like her decision making, because she's got that European style of always playing the right shot,
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm looking at it from who would then be partnered up with her,
Right.
I really think it'd be Sophia and Savannah, either one.
Yeah. They're malleable. Both of them are malleable. What I mean by that is like you put them with a good experienced player like that. They are what is going on here? This is straight in the hole. No.
Not at Hill.
Oh, why does it happen at Hill so often? Yeah, if you look at it, you put them in a position with an experienced player that can say, hey, here's how you got to hit the ball. They're going to go up and do it.
I don't know that I would necessarily want that, though, to be honest with you, because they got enough alpha in them already.
Sure.
They got enough, not to say that their resume is anywhere near what like an Allison would be, but like I don't feel like they make poor decisions, and their level of execution is great,
Yeah.
So And there's always that like debate as far as when you talk about doubles, who would you like? How important is the overcoaching aspect of it? Versus letting
Well, but
them
that's what I mean about team chemistry.
Empowering the player to be who they are.
Sure, but that's what I mean about team chemistry is if you have the right team, that doesn't even matter.
Yeah, because the pulse will matter.
The communication is all that matters, and the communication happens like seamlessly and.
I just don't want it pressed. You know what I mean? Like,
of course.
Don't force the leader more than what it has to be. She went
what a shot and gets a bounce off the point there for the final match, or to make it to the final match.
Nice gutsy shot there. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Who is it in the chat that called that? Someone said
Leah's
going to win Hill.
Yeah, I recall seeing that. All right, hang back, you guys. We are going to have Hayden Ernst versus Grayson Vaughn coming up next for you guys. They'll be making their way into the TV arena and hitting a few balls before we get going. Congratulations to Leah. She will face Savannah Easton in the final. And then we'll be back for back-to-back finals matches ourselves. So hang tight, stay tuned, and we're not going anywhere, right?
Yeah, we're staying live, guys.
Okay. And by the way, I want to continue that conversation.
Oh, sure.
Still.
You get that picture for me?
Have you seen me go get a picture? Bro?
I feel like I should have by now. I mean, it's been long enough. Where's Hayden from? Isn't he like Indiana or something?
What does Grayson look like? They both look.
He's got the brown hair. Yeah. Kentucky. Grayson is from Virginia. Oh yeah, we're Hayden Ernst, Grayson Vaughn. We're gonna roll right into it. Boom, 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 do digga digga doom, 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 digga 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 doom. That's Mike right there. It's his favorite song. Isn't that Dua Lipa? Mike? I don't know. He said, I don't know.
Although her tiny desk is awesome.
Tiny desk? No.
Never heard tiny desk?
No. Don't talk to me like that. You want to talk to me like that?
You call me.
You call me.
I'll tell you who's picking up. Me.
People tuning in online, and thank you all for being here with us in attendance as we bring you the 2025 Billiard Education Foundation Junior National Championships. We are down to our semifinal match here in the 10-ball division, 16 and under that is, and with two fine gentlemen coming to you this match. First up, coming to us from Shenandoah, Virginia. He is a 2023 World Champion bronze finisher. The silver finish in the SVB event, came in first place at the Super Billiards Expo, and a JIC Tour champion, sponsored by Longoni Q's and On Q Sports Bar. It's none other than Grayson Vaughn. And his opponent coming to us from Louisville, Kentucky. He is a 4-time BEF champion in 8-ball, 9-ball, 10-ball, and hay-ball, also picking up a couple new ones this year. He's also the 2024 JAS champion on their tour stop there, sponsored by Q-Tech, Onboard, Level Up, and Rail Yard Billiards. It's Maverick HAYDEN ERNST. Gentlemen, you may approach the table to lag for first break. Our official over this match, Mr. Madison Ortiz, and on commentary in the booth, Mr. Collins Newey and Molina Mike. Take it away, gentlemen.
Don't blink, buddy.
Yeah, this is going to be a blazing fast match. Both these guys get on with it. Both these guys are powerful ball pocketers, great shot makers. They'll shoot at the kick. They'll shoot at the bank. They'll play great safes, but both very offensively minded. We have a ridiculous highlight clip from the first time we covered HAYDEN ERNST out here in Quincy. He was playing Jazz McConney and literally cut the paint off like 6 balls in a row from different spots on the table. I could not believe he made each one of those shots in succession, and the kid was only 12 years old at the time.
You're looking at a future Mosconi Cup player right there.
No question in my mind. He is obsessed with the game, and he is full of firepower. And then the Vaughn brothers, Grayson Vaughn.
Both Vaughn, yeah.
Yeah, both Vaughns consistently run deep in all these events out here.
They were the story last year, and they're picking up right where they left off. It looks like this year as well.
Yeah, Grayson Vaughn in another semifinal, and both these players have locked up a spot to represent the United States in the World Championship. So that work is done. Now let's try to nab a title. So here we go.
This is one more step in the process. It's a semifinal. Winner of this will face Austin Axe and either Austin Axe or Shane Petrick. Grayson won the lag, opening break here. He's been playing a lot on TV table this week, but mainly on the men's side of things. I like that he's just paying his dues, getting his seasoning in.
Looks like
playing in all the events out here.
Looks like he's about to absolutely obliterate this break. No,
nice square hit.
Nice and controlled, actually.
Got a pop. Got a look here on the 1, but it's not easy, and especially getting shape here on the 2-ball.
You can just...
you roll up on the 6 here?
No, actually, I think you skip off the right side of the 6 if you hit the 6. So if you do that, you got to play pocket speed, I think, and you're taking a more difficult shot on the 2, but you should be able to play 2 rails back to center table on the 3.
Oh, I was talking safes. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it feels like the back cut's very doable.
I just don't want to graze the 6 here, Collins.
Just roll it slow. Use the 6. He plays the stun shot. Oh, he tried to go forward 3 rails. This is dangerous against this kid.
Yeah, you've really seen his skills just further develop from last year to this year. Despite the fact that he's grown, about 16 feet in 6 months or so. His game has also gone sky high as well. One of probably the 2 of my favorite moments of the event when we weren't like covering matches were, 1 when I had that great 3-ball out on you with everybody watching.
Oh my gosh.
That was number 1. But the second one was a few minutes later. This is how much Collins was on tilt. So like you got Peyton there, you have HAYDEN there, Savannah there. Then all the parents are there. So like Team Easton, Team Ernst, Ashley Benoit was there, and they're all sweating it. And Collins is so much on tilt because he just can't win.
We won the first game and we were winning the second game.
Time out. Relax.
Oh my gosh.
Relax a minute. You're so much on tilt because you couldn't beat me. So I had to like beg you to play
By
Scotch
the way, that's
doubles.
changed drastically over the last 48 hours. But go on.
I had to beg him to play Scotch doubles, and nobody wanted. Collins was the last kid picked for the team, and after hearing after hearing that football story earlier, I'm not surprised. So, anyhow, I had to beg him to play Scotch doubles. It ended up being me and Savannah versus Hayden and Collins.
We were stealing.
Y'all ended up winning.
Yep.
But the faces that this kid would make as you were down on the ball just reminds me of the way that Filler would make faces whenever you were down shooting the ball. Like every decision you were making, his eyes and his face was just telling some stories, man. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and we still won.
You did win, yeah. You did, yeah. We played like a game and a half, and one game Savannah sold out after the break, and I think the second game we were in the middle of, but the kids had a match. So, there's that. Nobody wanted Collins on their team, though. That was the third best part of that whole story. So, anyhow, enough of stories. It's time for business.
Hayden ended up learning the power of the lucky roll in that match.
Oh, I mean, half the fans in attendance learned.
That's right.
Literally, there was just a swarm of people just sitting there.
That was so funny.
Yeah.
Good times. Grayson's got himself in... Oh, never mind. He can cue cleanly here. I thought he was jacked up over the 10 ball. I thought he had himself in trouble. This should be a pocketable ball.
So tell you how straight he shoots right here.
Ball in the middle of the hole.
Nice shot there. Great delivery, Collins. No rattle at all being queuing up over the 10 ball there.
Ooh, he put a little bit of right spin on that ball in his last stroke. I think he knew he aimed a little bit too thick. Yeah, because he didn't need that right spin to get on the 8 ball.
Now watch out with this T-shirt there. They are playing all ball fouls.
Not even close.
Plenty of referees out here.
Little on the thick side, but this kid shoots so straight, he'll just punch this like Fedor Gorst. Just like that.
Just got to come one rail out here for the 10 ball on the bottom right.
You'd pocket the 10 in the bottom right?
If I'm playing you, I'm crossing the 10 on the bottom left.
Yeah.
And making it.
Oh, yeah.
You, on the other hand.
Overcut it.
Uh-oh.
Overcut it in the hole. Hayden takes first blood.
1-0 on Grayson's break. No surprise he's in this spot in Grayson, especially considering the fact, just after watching that break, that break by Grayson was pretty solid. Unfortunate miss there mid-rack. By the way, you put the score on the wrong player there.
Stories developing in the BCA Women's 10-ball National Championship. Both Sophia Mast and Savannah Easton beat their opponents 8-1.
So now they're in the semifinals of the national championships.
Correct. April Larson about to play Sophia Mast on the TV table at 11:30.
That's box office right there.
Yeah.
Is Melissa, Helen, and Ava underway?
Yes, 1-1.
Nice. Okay.
Huge break. 4 ball down. 1 ball headed towards the corner.
Look at the
Cue ball
ball,
does
man.
not kiss the 6.
He's got a shot here, Colin.
This is a sick break. Can he draw?
He put all
the 5, or can he?
He put all 55 pounds into that one.
How straight is he here? Is he straight enough to go forward 2 rails to the 2?
Just got to be careful not to rub off the five and
yeah.
scratch, you know, when you're going forward that way.
If the 10 wasn't where it is right now, you'd just stop the rock, you know what I mean, and or just roll forward a little bit. But he's going to have to come with a bit of a shot, probably draw one rail out to center table maybe. Yeah.
Jeez, that's ridiculous there.
Well, he came up short, Mike.
Still, I mean, that's just a hell of an effort there by Hayden Ernst. He's going away from the 3 here, and kind of similar to the 5. You don't want to graze off the 10.
No, you want to draw off the 10, actually.
Oh.
You have to draw off the 10. This ball's real thin. You could draw straight up.
Yeah, what I
to
meant
the
was,
3
like, how thick or thin is very important here.
Yeah, I think drawing the ball there might have been...
Look at the 7 now.
Because the cue ball was hitting the 10 so full, you could have gotten a lot of clearance there.
Milo says, when is the 18U finals? Sometime today. So after this match, we'll either have a boys final or a girls final, just depending on how Savannah is doing in the other tournament. Nice shot there from.
That's a nice shot. And this 7 is playable. This 7-10 combo.
He's got angle here.
7-10 combo is very playable here. No reason to run into it.
I think given where he'll end up on the 6, he'll have the option if he elects for it. But you're right, he doesn't need to.
Yeah, no reason to gamble, right? Because it lays so good. Unless you get like such a good angle on the 6 that you just know exactly how the outcome is. No, he's got plenty of angle. He could punch above these balls.
Yeah?
Oh, easy. Yeah. He's checking it right now.
There you go.
This kid's going to be a rock star.
Where he was last year reminds me of where Gavin is this year.
Yep.
You know?
No, 2 years ago.
2 years. Yeah, 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah. Where Hayden was 2 years ago.
That's
Look
great.
at that.
It's just so good.
How square do you hit him? What's going on?
He's stopping the clock, I think he's telling him.
Is he telling him to steal third or something? Or?
I think he was telling him he's stopping the clock while he spots the 10 ball.
We're gonna have I don't want to say full day, but we'll have at least 2 more matches.
Well, definitely only 2 more matches.
Yep.
Getting a little loose with the cue ball, I think. Didn't need to put him in a spot where he needed to be reaching or with the bridge. Could have just laid on the left-hand rail, you know what I mean? For a cut shot on the 9.
Yeah, he'll be okay here, though. Oh, okay. He made this a lot more difficult than what I thought he would, Collins. I thought
that just comes from putting yourself in a spot where you need to use the bridge. But, I mean, the kid shoots so straight. Come on.
Wow, you just got him, huh?
Yep, that's it. Never making this 10 ball. It's over. You have any idea how easy this game is, Mike?
No. Just the progress in this kid's game has been unreal. And for me, in this division, he would have been he was the story to watch coming into this event.
Yeah.
And for my money, the favorite coming into this event to win it. Certainly other players that are coming for him, and you can see that in like a Shane Petrick type player or Jose.
Did he play the 18U or just the 16U, do you know?
I don't know. But you know what? I would have I wish we could have seen where Hayden's at today versus Adrian today.
Yeah.
You know?
I think Adrian's game is just a little more polished, a little more nip-tuck. I think.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, I think it's a fair assessment there. But yeah, I'd love to see it.
Me too.
You know, just to kind of get a gauge as to where
Hayden's
he really
stacking up.
Yeah. Oh, that's unlucky. That is unlucky. He got a great pop, but he went right in the side. Everything's out in the open now, and the kid's gonna do what he does best, and that's just pocket balls and run out open racks. Just wants to make sure he gets the right angle here on the 2 so he can get back down to the 3. He's got a lot of back and forth to handle here.
Yeah, Hayden did not play the 18U.
Yeah, well, I think they told them they could only play, like they couldn't play multiple divisions. Because it would have just been a nightmare like it's been in years past in terms of scheduling, you know?
I see.
Because a lot of these kids are so good, they go to the semifinals of every event, and they're playing from 9 a.m. till midnight every single day. And by the end of it, like what today would have been, look at that stroke, man. And he got perfect shape here to come back for the 4. That's just too good. You want to know why y'all won in doubles? It's because of that kid right there. Okay? Give him all the credit.
What?
I know you can do no
Mike,
wrong.
I played great.
I know you're walking on water.
I played great.
Yeah. The faces he was making, man. It was so funny. That's the other side of him from like doing what I do that I've appreciated. Like he's opened up so much over the years, you know, and getting to know him and his family a little bit and just getting to know his personality, which he's got a fun, sarcastic.
Dude. Well, you can see it in the way he moves around the table, right?
But his style of play too is very
fun to watch.
It's easy on the eye,
yeah.
Like he makes pool fun to watch. And I like these guys that aren't afraid to be who they are and don't try to get like too focused on, like don't be too robotic. You know?
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to show some personality. Never a doubt.
Got to check the shot. Got to make sure.
Like you're boring
everything.
to watch. I mean, you're annoying to watch.
There's no shot,
you know?
dude.
He would have been down on that 8 ball for at least a good 36 seconds. At least.
Grayson shaking his head. That scratch on the break.
He's up 3-0 in like 11 minutes or something.
You think it's 11 minutes?
Since they started? Ish, yeah, I'd say right around there. Maybe like 14.
Grayson broke 15 minutes ago.
Okay, I was close.
11's real close.
And then I said 14 too.
Because you knew you were wrong. Wrong.
Well, listen, I'm no Collins Newey, I'll tell you that.
Clearly.
Yeah. Here in a little bit, I want to hear more about your football playing days.
No. There's no time for that. We got a match to watch. 5 ball headed towards the side, doesn't fall. 7's going to trickle in, and the 1 ball sets up near the corner pocket. I believe the 5 ball's not in the way.
I think you're right. I think he's got a look here on the 1, and
he might be able to cheat the pocket and swing the cue ball with draw.
This kid's just a monster.
He's checking to see what the options are from this side of the table, and there are not many, but you got to get past the 8 ball here. Maybe just roll forward, bump the 6.
Hitting them with
What's Polk High? Is Bear River High School.
Say that. What did you ask?
What's Polk High?
You don't know what Polk High is?
No.
Dude, come on, man. How do you not know Al Bundy?
I'm not an old, boring guy that wears a hat every day.
You were watching Sleepless in Seattle
30 times.
30
That's
times
right.
on VHS.
That's a great movie, guys. Tom Hanks at his best.
For the win, yeah.
Tom Hanks, Meg Ryan.
There you go.
Oh my gosh, this is the best rom-com couple in history. Overcut. Grayson's already shook.
No, he hasn't had any table time.
I know.
He hasn't had any time to get and this kid's just got a real
impressive.
suffocating game.
Yeah.
Where he does not take his foot off the gas.
He walks around the table. He makes it look really easy. And he doesn't let you play.
Yeah.
It's not fair, really.
Boring.
It's really not fair.
Just want to sit down there and watch him run out. No, this kid's got so much talent, man. And this is what I like. Is this balance between fifth gear, but then also making sure that when the time comes for it, and he needs to make sure that he gets, in a specific area, he gives it the respect it deserves too. Look at that touch, Collins. I mean, that's top shelf.
Give you a chance to see why he hits the ball so good. Check this out. That's exactly what you want it to look like right there. Moving the cue.
Just going to draw this back for the 8 ball in the upper right. Pinched it back. He's going away here, but he's fine. I think you're just going to pinch this, Collins. Oh, there you go. How old is he?
I think he's
13?
I think he's
14?
14 this year.
Yeah.
I think he was 12 the first year that he was here in Quincy.
Even when he hits it bad, he hits it good. See that? Like, that's as bad of a hit as the kid's going to make when it... And it's still... The pocket just swallows it up. Look at that. Just smooth that one on in. I'm not even joking. Like, at 14, I would say by...
19.
He's 19.
No, by 19.
Oh. By 19 what?
Were you going to say you could be on the cup?
I wasn't going to say 19.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say 17.
It's a bold accusation.
I don't think the difference in the 4s and 5s of USA is so far above and beyond where this kid is, and I think that he's in 2 more years, just given the course that he's on right now.
Sure. But this is the difficult thing about this game, right, Mike? Is as you get better, it gets more difficult to improve because the things that are costing you are so small.
What do you mean?
Like the mistakes, things that get called mistakes at that level are different than the mistakes at the level that, he and Savannah and Sophia are currently playing at.
Well, they're a sponge right now,
Yeah.
And so I think that with more of proper tournament seasoning, proper competition seasoning, that he can sharpen up to an extremely high level. And Adrian as well, for that matter.
Sure. He's trying to pull back for the side pocket here.
Just use the 6 to get perfect here. Why not?
He should be able to follow to the side rail to get above the 3, yeah.
Yeah.
And because of how close the 4 is to the 3, it's not a bad thing to get further from the 3 to make sure that the 4 is not part of the equation.
Just such a great delivery there. Making sure he's got a nice angle on the 3.
Well, he pointed at the table. He wanted the cue ball to be about 3 more inches to the right, so he hit that ball bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Not sure what he was thinking there.
Yeah, oops. It's like you just make every ball find the pocket. How many times has Grayson shot at a ball?
Once. He's had a scratch on the break. Or twice.
He's had a dry break here, scratch on the break. Missed the 2-ball in game 2, I think it was. Maybe game 1. No, it might have been game 3.
Big transition here, Collins.
Yeah.
Don't get lazy on here if you're Hayden. You can tell we wasn't the most comfortable with the bridge after that one shot that we seen early in this match, but he's got some high pocketing skills. And Grayson ain't really done a whole lot wrong.
Nope.
He just ain't had a chance to leave the key in the ignition.
Hit that one a little thick, so his cue ball didn't really travel, but you saw the 7-ball kind of actually compressed this point on the way into the pocket. But it doesn't really matter if you just make everything. And that was the point that I made when he was 12 years old the first time I saw him. It's like, what is going on? Does this kid ever miss the pocket?
I'm not even joking. Like in junior nationals, this is probably one of the best sets that I've seen through 5 games.
Ever.
Yep.
It's one of the better sets you'll see through 5 games in any tournament anywhere.
That's what I mean. Put him, if he gets more seasoning on a 4-inch pocket table, new conditions, polished balls, you know what I mean? Playing under the bright lights.
Look at him shaking his head. I didn't get perfect on that 3.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Hey, kid, play better.
Yeah.
And if you're Grayson, you're just...
He ain't done nothing wrong. I mean, he missed 1 ball and a scratch on the break. 5-0.
He's probably saying that right now.
Yeah. Hayden's just acting like Debo over there, you know?
Who's Debo?
What?
I'm serious.
Are you serious right now?
I'm serious. What? Who's Debo? Who is Debo?
Oh, my God. What did your parents do to you, man?
Who's Debo? Who's this guy? Debo Samuels? Samuel Sr.?
No.
Who's Debo?
Just DBO. Collins, get the hell out of the booth. Just get out.
A South Korean rapper from the crew FPL?
Yes, clearly that's the reference.
How am I supposed to know who it is if Google can't even find him? Mike?
Try again. Just try the first search and then keep on looking down YouTube, boy, okay?
First mistake here from Hayden Ernst. Here you go, Grayson. Here's your chance. Just run 6.
And look at the 4-ball, though, man.
Just run 6, Grayson. This feels like a recipe for tough position.
Yeah.
Stretching out like that, it's so difficult to have a good feel on the cue ball. Oh my gosh! And why not just put the 3
He's trying
on?
to, yeah.
Why not just put the 3 on that side of the table so you can break the 4 out?
You've never seen the movie Friday before.
Movie Friday. I've never even heard of it.
Bro. What? You've never seen the movie Friday?
Damn! I've seen that meme.
Look at that. Look at that. What a smart shot there from the kid.
He hit it bad. You see where he wanted the 3 to be? Little 2-way shot coming out.
Judged it well. Made a quick decision there. Think it was the right one, though. He's got such a really good feel to when to pull back and when to press. You Googling Debo is just the funniest thing to me. Anyway, in the movie, he's a bully. And that's how Hayden's playing. That was a reference. And you totally just butchered it. It's my bike, punk.
Oh, yeah. Came out in 95. So I was 6 years old. And I wasn't able to watch R-rated movies for another 10 years. So how am I supposed to have watched that movie?
So you were like legally allowed to watch R-rated movies in 10 years, but were you able to at home?
No.
At 16?
No. Not till I moved out.
How old were you when you moved out?
17.
Hey. It's all right. You're my boy, Blue.
Yeah.
Well. Oh, the chat is the best.
Corporal McNasty. Basically. Grayson's got kind of an SVB type grip on the cue.
Nicely done there.
Yeah. See how the hand is kind of cut forward like that?
Look out, cue ball.
Had to get on the short side, on the side coming away from the rail.
Some score updates. Austin Axe leads 4-1 over Shane Petrick. I couldn't even point Austin out in
the crowd.
In a crowd,
with 6
yeah.
people in it.
Oh man, this is he hit that 9-ball real thick, and that's why he ended up with the shot on the 10 that he has. This is, you got to be rooting for Grayson here to get on the board. Got it. Nice shot there. Good recovery from Grayson Vaughn.
You know who Grayson looks like when he gets down on the ball?
Who's that?
Eric Stanley. Wait till you see it. When he gets down on the ball next time, you'll see what I mean. Eric Stanley back home. He's a local player in Sacramento, but he the way he turns his dominant eye to the shot, and like the way he tilts his head and the way he looks back and forth, he looks just like Eric Stanley. Red Potato, Adrian told me that he wanted to save the money that he would spend on the trip to compete in bigger pro events.
What was your response to him?
What's wrong with you?
Really?
No. I said, hey, I understand, but what did I say to him? No, it was via message in the chat, so I didn't really get a chance to talk to him about it.
He mentioned it whenever I was out in Sacramento last, and as a dad, I just told him, hey, listen, don't be you got the rest of your life to be playing in pro events. This is your last chance to represent your country as a junior player, and he's been in back-to-back world championship finals.
Right.
On top of doing amazingly well in nationals. Obviously,
unbelievable. Look at this.
That's so
look
brutal.
at this. Grayson just flipping his hands. He can't believe how unlucky he's getting.
He broke the balls good.
He broke him great.
Yeah.
Put the cue ball in a great spot.
Absolutely. What's a kid got to do to catch a break here? But yeah, I told him. I said, man, I think you ought to go. And I understand weighing out the how that's going to pay off for him, playing a pro event and playing the U.S. Opens and all these things. But It's like, man, don't be in a rush to grow up. You know?
Sure.
Really needs to play the cue ball here.
But at the same time, I also respect the fact that he's got, how do you say this? He's been quite successful up to this point in his pool career, monetarily speaking, for how young he is. And so he kind of has like a budget, and he is paying his way. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And I know he gets plenty of support from his family, but they've supported him so much over the years. I kind of, he's at that 17, 18,
It's time to grow up
19
kind of
age
Yeah.
where like it is kind of, I respect the fact that he's
You
trying
have to, absolutely, yeah. And I get it, I absolutely get it. I just, like I said, in my opinion,
I get it.
I wanted him
I
to
see
give
both
it one
sides.
more shot. I mean, he's lost twice in World Championship finals,
Yeah.
and in back-to-back years, which is no easy task by itself,
Sure.
So I kind of wanted to see him take another swing, and but like I said, I completely understand his decision, and it's a very much an adult decision. You know what I mean? Like him making that choice. So
Yeah.
um,
Anyway, so enough talking about a player that ended up not being out here and not part of this match here, but appreciate the curiosity in the chat because he is a recognizable name in these fields, or has been over the past few years. In the meantime, Hayden just sorting out the question of ball in hand here, with the 8 ball being in a traffic position for the normal type of shot you would like to play, getting from the 1 to the 2, but he'll just follow down to the short rail. He is looking at going forward 2 rails, which makes the 8 ball. Oh no, he's stunning.
what's the
Whoa.
He's fine.
Look at
What-
the speed control.
What's
Wow.
the women's event looking like, score-wise, and what are they in the quarters now? Semis?
Semifinals except Melissa Helen and Ava Weems. That current match, 3
Look at that.
3-2 Melissa.
Look at that shot there from Hayden.
And April and Sophia are currently tied at 1 apiece.
So what's Melissa's score?
3. Pardon me. That was a yawn. Supposed to be a yawn. 3-2.
Look at the touch there. Such a difficult shot. Just perfect speed. I might say let's just do Savannah and Leah next, just to get them. If Savannah's waiting for an opponent, right?
Right.
And if things stay the course, then the semifinal match for the boys don't have a ton more time left.
Right.
I'll be right back, Collins.
All righty, sir. And just like that, Hayden's already on the hill. Huge break coming out from Hayden. And the ball's looking really manageable. The only one that doesn't have a clear pocket is the 9 ball. Well, the 1 doesn't go. He's going to have to play a bank here. Wonder if he plays a 2-way shot or just goes for the jugular. Oh, my cue ball. No, he is going to leave a look. Huge shot here in the context of Grayson Vaughn's tournament life. Look at the punch. Oh, my punch. That was impressive. Oh, no. Catches the 10 ball, opens up the 1 problem ball, and leaves yourself difficult on the 5. Great bank shot recovery for Grayson right there. Real nice. Nicely controlled the 8 ball there. And he does have the angle going forward into the side rail where he should be able to manipulate the cue ball a bit.
Sorry about that, buddy.
It's quite all right. Just decides to roll it out, get off the rail, and take one last tough shot to win this game.
If things kind of stay the course where they are right now, then we'll probably run the boys' final right away.
Okay. Good shot. Coming up short.
Oh, my daughter's calling me.
And he hangs the final 10 ball of the match right in front of the pocket for Hayden Ernst. Straight in. And we have our champion, Hayden, just playing oppressively for the first, or semifinal, sorry. Semifinal. We have our first finalist, my apologies. We have Hayden Ernst moving into the final. Sorry, I was half distracted by someone talking in the back of the booth as I said champion. Hayden Ernst is going to move into the final and play the winner between, I think that match is still going right here. between Austin Axe and Shane Petrick. That is 5-2 right now. So we are going to end the stream right now. We will be back live with a new titled stream for both the final matches for both the 16U boys and the 18U girls. Thank you so much.